and welcome. I hope that you're having a wonderful week. It's about the weekend when I'm recording this. This is going to be collective messages for the zodiacs, looking into the energy of the week of Valentine's Day. So it will be premiering throughout the week of Valentine's Day. Now, before I get into our messages, I want to let you know they are a little bit more collective in the respect of I have romantic love messages, self-love messages, soul love messages, self-care messages, higher self messages. Okay, so many different messages of love for the week of February. I know everyone feels differently about Valentine's Day. The other thing I want to share that's exciting is that I met a woman at a craft show and she creates shirts and you get to design them. And this is the shirt that I designed. Now I got it a size a little bit too big, but Millie makes wonderful shirts, and funny enough, when I got this shirt, I actually needed this message for myself. So like when you wear these shirts, it's almost like you kind of wear that intention or wear that affirmation for the day. So if you're interested in these designing your own shirts, I will post Millie's link below. She's a wonderful woman, and the transfers are really creative, very positive. It's, to me, I wanted something to send to you, a message to you, my subscribers, right? But also out in the world. But like I said, like when I first got this shirt, I just kind of wore it, I wore it out and I wore it underneath my my hoodie, and I just felt the energy and the intention of it. So if you're interested, that is linked below. Now let's go ahead and get into the messages. Keep in mind these are collective, so receive only what resonates, okay? And release anything that doesn't resonate with you. So starting with romantic love for Aries. Let's go ahead and get a message for the energy of Valentine's Day of someone who's in Aries field. Okay. So we have I'm empty without you. So this is somebody who's definitely feeling this space between the two of you, okay? This is someone who I feel like you bring light to their life. This could be somebody that you have separated from, someone that's thinking about you around Valentine's Day, okay? Let's go ahead and see what else. Interesting, because we have 0 as the number that comes through there. So I feel like too with this leaf, for some of you this could be an ex, this could be an energy of an ex, but it could also be somebody who feels like they don't grow without you. They feel kind of at a little bit of a loss. Okay, so they're definitely missing you. So let's go ahead and see the action that this person will take, the possible action this person will take for Aries, highest and best messages. Ooh, okay, we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing their hand. Okay, so it's somebody who might surprise you. This person might come out of the woodwork with the action that they take towards you here. But keep in mind they're being strategic, so listen to your intuition and your instincts as to whether or not this person is showing up in their integrity, okay? I feel for you, some of you Aries too, you might have many options also on Valentine's Day, or many energies that possibly reach out to you. Now, if you're sensing this energy, is something that relates to you, and you know who this is and you don't want them in your energy, then clear your energy, right? Be sure that you're not putting your energy or thoughts into this person if you want to clear your field of this energy. And there are many ways to do that. But I'm seeing like you might have many different options, many different avenues you could go down when it comes to Valentine's Day or the week, because this is more so the week of Valentine's Day, the energy around the week. Okay, so let's see for those of you who are connected with someone, let's get some love language messages here for Aries. We have reminiscing, okay. We have desserts, and we have coffee date, okay. So for some of you, I'm even seeing Yeah, we have reminiscing. So for some of you, you're looking back on old memories. You know, if you've been with somebody for a while or you're married here, perhaps you're kind of looking back at some of the Valentine's days or some of like the romantic times you've had together and deciding maybe what you want to do for this Valentine's Day or this Valentine's week. We also have coffee dates and dessert. Okay, so some of you might be doing, I'm even seeing like some like dating, like group dating activity, speed dating, something like that. I'm sure there's a lot of different Valentine's Day activities, but we have, you know, coffee and we have dessert. So you kind of have this pairing of these two energies that go together here. And what I'm sensing for those of you, you know, who are not connected with someone, you know, it's possible that, you know, you're starting to date someone new around Valentine's Day, right? With a coffee date, that's usually kind of the energy there. You both could also love coffee, love dessert. And for those of you that are connected with someone, you know, in a healthy, happy relationship, you could go out to your favorite coffee place and get, you know, a nice coffee, or just, you know, indulge in, you know, chocolate or, you know, your favorite desserts here and just really have a nice indulgent Valentine's Day. So a few different energies coming through there. And I'm getting another timeline of those of you that are just like going out with your friends and having a good time with your friends and treating yourselves, you know, to experiences that you don't normally, you know, treat yourself to, or, you know, going to that one place that you really want to go to that you haven't been to yet. I'm seeing that as well. But I get the energy that you won't be alone. I get the energy, you know, really and truly, we're never alone, right? But I feel like there's definitely a pairing energy here for you, Aries. Whether it's you're dating someone or again, like you go out with a friend, but you're doing what kind of suits you. Now, I think I am going to get a message to clarify here for this isolated message with this person who's feeling empty without you. I think that is something that will kind of prompt them to reach out or to muster up some courage here. Let's clarify this message here. We have rewarded sacrifice. Okay, so some of you are like, I'm fine if that person misses me. I don't want to hear from them, okay? That's what I'm getting here with that energy. But someone's definitely having an perspective shift about you around Valentine's Day. Now let's clarify the hand of cards. The King of Coins, secure abundance, okay? So someone's wanting to come in and impress you here, or that is how you are feeling. You're feeling like you have many options. You're feeling quite confident in your life, where you're at, and what you're doing. So I feel like the week of Valentine's Day is just for enjoyment, for celebration of your journey, for celebration of, you know, love in many forms, kind of like what, you know, we're doing here in this reading. Some of you too, I'm sensing like if you are dating, your intention is, you know, for a committed relationship, a serious relationship here, but it looks like things are going in a very beautiful direction for you, and you might have been some sort of lesson for someone who is around your field. Okay, let's see if we can get one more card for you, Aries, for another energy that is in your field. I'd like to have something a little bit more lighthearted, maybe somebody new energy. Okay, yeah, we have dive into the depths with me. Number 5, emotional changes. Okay. Yeah, I'm sensing two different energies. One that wouldn't commit, one that wouldn't follow through, that you then, you know, opened up your options. And then I'm also sensing there is someone here who wants to, you know, dive into love with you, that is not afraid of change, that, you know, these two are even kind of wearing similar shirts here. Someone who wants to put in the work. Okay, so that's really nice to have for you, Aries. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get a message of love from your star family. A message of love from your star family. We actually have 3. We have abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance will naturally open. Okay, take that, you know, as you will. Some people are very giving and over giving, right? And it's more about sitting back and receiving and opening up to receive. But it's kind of that balance. And Aries, if you're feeling like incredibly abundant. Like, you might be giving back more, you know, when you go out, you might be tipping more, or, you know, you might be investing, giving more, maybe of your time or energy, gifts or talents, you know, as you feel guided to do, making sure, of course, that you fill up your cup first here, right? We also have blue flame. Connect with the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Okay. I feel like that's to help your light grow brighter. That is also to, you know, open up your heart space, again, to be able to receive. But it feels like, you know, it's kind of a lucky time. It feels like it's a fulfilling time for you. We also have observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Okay, so you're kind of observing what's going on in the world. Maybe you're looking closer at nature, looking at the connection of oneness within the world, maybe looking certain events in the world, and that's something that you want to help, you know, something that you want to give back to. There's kind of a collaboration energy going through there. But with this love from your star family, I feel like there are blessings of abundance. I feel like there are those wonderful, warm, fulfilling feelings here. And then there's also kind of a new perspective. There's a higher consciousness perspective that I feel like is helpful for you with even dealing with like the past energy that maybe is still kind of lingering around, right? All right, let's go ahead and get from my bloom, rise, and shine through challenging times. Let's get a message for you from your higher self. Higher self message for Aries. Your unconditional love of self is protecting you. Yeah. Aries, I feel like you've really settled into, or I should say embodied your worth, embodied your love, embodied, and like, you're like owning what it is that you desire. You're owning your dream. You're owning and creating the life that you want to live here. You're not settling. And you kind of have this energy within you of not worrying about what other people think or caring, like if they understand your journey or not. So you have this sense of unconditional love and this freedom of authenticity that's coming through here. But this is a message from your higher self saying your unconditional love of self is protecting you. Okay? That to love yourself and have compassion for yourself, because I do sense there's a lot of change happening here. Okay? There's a lot of shift and change that is happening. Some of you too, you know, you might feel like you want to surround yourself in a bubble of love. Like maybe it's this, you know, pink color that you surround yourself in before you go out into the world, right? But loving yourself, I think, has been a priority, and that's showing definitely in the month of, well, in the month of February, but in the week of Valentine's Day. And I also feel like if there's, again, somebody who's shady or somebody who, you know, isn't willing to evolve to your level, right, isn't willing to make a commitment or align with you, I feel like your unconditional love of self is preventing you from going back to that. That's another message, okay? Just receive what resonates for you. Let's go ahead and get a self-care message for Aries. We'll take the one on the top of the deck. Build strength. Okay, yeah, I was feeling this fire. You know, I was feeling this strength within you and this resilience. And so with building strength, this might be something that maybe a new workout routine or developing a new skill, but strengthening your body definitely helps you to feel strong in holding your boundaries and speaking your truth. And, you know, it definitely does affect, you know, a lot in your life. So however that building strength is, because she also has her third eye open there, so it could be also practicing and developing and strengthening your intuitive muscle, right? So it all depends to what that strength is for you and how you're building that, how you're creating that within your life. Maybe it is, again, quite physical, where, you know, you're doing yoga, or maybe you're doing kickboxing, or, you know, something like that, that is loving yourself, giving back to yourself and building strength. Or maybe it is your intuitive muscle. Maybe it's a new skill you're developing. But there's something about something within you, something that your soul is calling you to strengthen right now, okay? Let's see. Let's next go to, let's get a soul message. Perfect. For the feminine. The feminine, we have, if something isn't bringing you joy, then why would you still be doing it? Okay. And that is like the free flowing feminine energy of doing what you love and not caring what other people think, right? So bliss, this is such powerful energy here, coming through. So with the soul message, with your feminine energy within is your expression, expressing yourself joyfully or in ways that bring you happiness, bring you bliss, right? Light you up, inspire you, set you free in many ways, okay? Wonderful. Dancing, body movement, intuitive movement, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's, artistic movement, painting, whatever it is that brings you bliss, to add more of that to your life. Let's see for the masculine message. Craving, okay. So the masculine message, it's funny because the feminine's in bliss and the masculine's craving. So for the masculine message here, there's something that you desire, masculine, that is beyond, it's beyond the physical. Like your desire, you might be trying to fulfill yourself with material things, but it's actually love, or there's some experience or something that you are seeking, okay? And I feel like that message there is to kind of take action, because the masculine energy is taking action. So if you were to put this feminine masculine energy right together, it's your masculine energy saying, hey, go do what makes you happy. What is it that your soul is craving? What high vibrational experience do you want to have? Okay. Also, I feel like Aries, you will be feeling good. You will be looking good. You're definitely in that like Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy here, incredibly attractive. Okay. Let's see. Last but not least, I'm going to get a message from the Masculine Collective. Okay. So for this, from the Sacred Masculine Collective for Aries, let's get a message. Yes, and I feel like Aries, you can reverse it if you're a man watching this. But I feel like you have a lot of people from your past that are craving your energy at this time. So kind of be aware of that. Okay, so we have my greatest fear is losing you. Interesting. So as you're up leveling, Aries, I feel like you're inspiring somebody to take some steps forward here. Because I think they might be aware that there are other options that you have, or there is definitely, your world is opening up here. And I feel like it's almost like you're not even focused on it, and then you start to attract in, all these potential partners. For those of you, if, you've been married or you've been, in a commitment for a long time, I feel like your partner, definitely is incredibly attracted to you like they were from day one. Okay, that's another sweet message coming through there. And with my greatest fear is losing you here, again, I kind of sense the energy of those that have already lost you coming through, but also that, the person that is for you is going to make sure that they honor you and that they cherish you. Okay. So that's from like a Sacred Masculine Collective, an Evolved Masculine Collective message. Okay. So Aries, it looks like it's very empowering. It looks like it's fun. It looks like it's indulgent. Okay. It looks like a really, fun week for you, but again, still you're balancing things out here. There's a lot of love. I think your love inside is radiating out, and then you are magnetizing in that energy that you are radiating out from your heart space with that blue flame energy. So lots of love here. If you're in a relationship, in a healthy relationship, I feel like your partner is going to be giving you a lot of love, and as I said, that a huge semi truck just went by. So lots of love coming towards you. Okay, lots of love coming towards you, Aries. If you are in a relationship with somebody, or you've been in a long-term commitment or a marriage, like this person deeply loves you, you know, appreciates you, respects you. And then those of you that are kind of, you know, leaving behind an energy, I feel like your self-love is helping you to do that, you know, if you're, you know, releasing someone who's not healthy for you. And then, you know, those of you that are open to dating, I feel like there are a lot of opportunities, there are a lot of events, a lot of possibilities for you if that's what you desire. So beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Receive what resonates, release what does not, and take the best care of yourself. Have a gorgeous week.